Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. Mutton Chop Piper here. Well, today's video is just a general discussion about pipe smoking. I want to touch a little bit on the breath method and try to go through that a little bit slower, so that I have had questions and comments about people that are finding it difficult to figure this out. This video is for the potential pipe smoker, those that are looking through videos and thinking that they might enjoy learning to smoke a pipe, brand new pipe smokers, and intermediate pipe smokers. Okay, so first of all, let me explain that pipe smoking is a relaxing activity by choice. It's different from cigarette smoking. Now, cigarette smokers will tell you that, yeah, sure, cigarette smoking is a relaxing activity. Well, if you're hooked on cigarettes, now this is just my opinion, so please don't go crazy. Just my opinion. Cigarette smoking is an addictive activity. Once you're addicted to cigarettes, then yes, it is relaxing, but go for a day without smoking, or go for 2 days without smoking. I've seen it. I've seen people they're trying to quit and they get the shakes, and they get jittery, and they just can't stand it. They have to have one, and then it's kind of odd to see once they light up and they do that first puff. They just sort of like a weight just falls off their shoulders, because that your body is craving that nicotine, or craving those chemicals that are in cigarettes. Once your body is deprived of those chemicals, it starts rebelling and says, "Hey, buddy, I need those chemicals. You got to give them to me." So once you don't, then it starts to give you the shakes. You start to get jittery. But once you relieve that craving, then your body relaxes. Ergo, that's the relaxing part of smoking a cigarette. Satisfying that craving that your body needs from the chemicals that are in the cigarettes. Pipe smoking is absolutely totally different. There are times when I just don't feel like smoking my pipe. I've gone weeks at a time, saying, you know what, I just don't. I want to give it a rest. I want to take a break, and I go a couple of weeks without it, and then I start back up again. But I'm not the whole time. I'm not going, "Oh, I gotta have some. I gotta fill my bowl full of tobacco, and I've got to smoke my pipe." The relaxing part comes from the rhythm that you produce as you're smoking your pipe. You slowly you create a slow rhythm for your body. And if you may be like at work and you just had a crazy day, and you get home and you're like, "Man, I've just crazy day, I don't know what to do," light your pipe and you get that rhythm going, in and out, and that's what calms you down. That's what relaxes your body while you're smoking your pipe. So I wanted to touch a little bit about the breath method. Kind of go over that one more time. You guys, there are some people that have tried to do this and they just can't seem to get it. So I wanna try to go a little bit slower. Okay, so for the first thing you want to do is, if it's imperative that you breathe through your nose. So if you need to go, do a check now. See if you can breathe through your nose. If you can't, then I know this is going to be gross, but it has to be done. You can pause the video here shortly and go take care of it to where you can breathe in and out of your nose. So go ahead and pause the video, and I'll wait for you. Okay, are you all set? Breathing through your nose. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to get your pipe. I want to take your pipe and I want you to clench it and I want you to close your mouth over your pipe. Do not breathe through your stem or through your mouthpiece. You have to close your pipe like this. Okay? And once you close your mouth off, you're forced to breathe through your nose. Now, by doing this, breathing through your nose, there's an apparatus, something in the back of your throat. I'm not sure. I'm sure one of you guys knows what I'm talking about. But as you breathe through your nose, there's like an opening. Once you close your mouth and hold, breathe through your mouth, it sort of cuts off the oxygen. That whatever it is in the back of your throat opens so that most of that oxygen can come through your nose and none through your mouth. So again, let's try this. Now I want you to practice that for a while. You don't have to do it as pronounced as I was doing it, but you can do that at first to try to get the sensation of what that feels like. Okay? Now, once you've done that, once you're good at that, the next thing you want to do is you want to learn how to sip the smoke from your bit. Okay, from your mouthpiece. So the way that I've learned is that I do it this way. I get a glass of water and I get a straw. Now the straw is going to work as my pipe. So what you want to do is you want to close your mouth around the straw and you want to sip. Just take a little bit of this water, put it in your mouth, and then I know this is going to be gross again. If you don't want to do it, then I can understand. But you draw some of the water into your mouth and then you force it back through the straw. Now while you're doing that, while you're drawing a little bit in your mouth, create the rhythm. Draw the water into your mouth as you breathe in through your nose and force the water back through the straw as you breathe out of your nose. So, oops, may get a little water on you. Okay, so what that is mimicking is it's mimicking you drawing that smoke into your mouth and then you're blowing it back through. Now, there's going to be people out there to say, hey, that's not the way you do the breath method. But for me, it works. That's how I'm able to, one, maintain a cooler pipe because I'm forcing that smoke back through, and you'll see when I do this, you'll see the smoke come out. So as you breathe naturally in through your nose and out through your mouth, draw a little smoke in as you come in, as you breathe in through your nose, and force it back through. Do that about 4 or 5 times, and then let the smoke out. So let's try this. Okay. Okay, see how that worked? I did 3 or 4 times in through my nose, lightly drawing, just drawing lightly and then sending it back through. Drawing it, massaging the smoke, pushing it back through. Drawing it, massaging the smoke, pushing it back through. But do it slowly. Don't do it like I just did. Just relax. Just relax. Breathe normally. Just breathe normally in through your nose. Draw just a little. Use the straw in the water as a gauge. Just draw in a little water and send it back through. In, out. Same with the smoke. Draw it in, push it back through. Draw it in, push it back through. Draw it in, push it back through. And then let the smoke out. I'm going to tell you, if you use your natural breathing as a rhythm creator, as you create that rhythm, it will take your pipe smoking into the stratosphere. You'll be like, man, I didn't realize how great this system is. All right, well, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something and hope you enjoyed it. Till my next video, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.